This is the story of our 25th anniversary trip. And although our anniversary was in August of 2022, we didn't take the trip until May 2023. We both took off from Chicago on different flights and different days, but we both touched down in London. When I landed in London, I had a great view of London Tower and London Bridge. I then headed off for a week of work in Ireland. When Juliet arrived, she spent a couple of days with family in the UK before we came back together at Heathrow to head out for our adventure. We had a brief stopover in Istanbul. The airport there is massive. We spent a couple of hours at the Turkish Airlines domestic lounge, which doesn't serve wine or any kind of alcohol, before hopping a bus, boarding a flight, and finding ourselves in Kayseri, in the heart of Cappadocia. From the airport, we headed to a little town called Göreme and checked into a cave hotel called Anatolian Houses. Our room was literally built into one of these rock formations that they call fairy chimneys. It was our anniversary, so we got some special treatment. The next morning, before breakfast, hot air balloons filled the skies over town. We spent the first day in Cappadocia seeing the sights. The first stop, the Göreme Open Air Museum. The museum is an archaeological park that preserves dwellings built into the sides of these rock formations by early inhabitants. They built their homes and churches inside these rocks underground to avoid persecution from the Romans. They painted their churches with these beautiful frescoes using plants and minerals that they found nearby. They even carved dining tables right out of the rocks. The next stop was a place called Capadocia. It's famous for its basalt-topped fairy chimneys. The caves dug into the side of these rock formations were occupied by monks. Today you can climb up in them and explore, which of course we did. Cappadocia has been famous for its pottery for centuries, so we visited a workshop in the town of Avanos. And yes, we're now the proud owner of some Turkish ceramics.
Somebody else's dream makes me feel a little uneasy. I'm running out of time. Loving somebody else's lover, destined for someone other. Leave me on a dime. Then I'm burning through the day in a fold when I should hit like a ticket stuck in the machine. I know there's some big something. I know there's some big something. Waiting. I said I know there's some big something. I know there's some big something waiting for me. Change it, but leave the autopilot on. I can find right.
After checking out all the Instagram stops, we headed back to the hotel and changed for dinner. Then we walked through town to find a place for some good local food and some Cappadocian wine.
Time is just what you make it. There's nowhere you can hide. Then I'm running up the hill, and my feet are standing still. So tell me, will it justify?
We were up before the call to prayer on day 2 in Cappadocia as we headed out to the launch site to lift off at dawn in a hot air balloon.
Waiting. I said I know there's something. I know there's something waiting for me.
Cappadocia is very well known for its hot air balloons. Every day, about 150 balloons launch at dawn and float above the Cappadocian landscape. Watching the sunrise from the hot air balloon was truly an amazing experience.
Just need a little more patience. 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 Just need
After landing, we had a champagne toast, a ballooning tradition. Then we headed back to the hotel and out on an 8-mile hike. When we started the hike through the Pigeon Valley, it was a little misty and rainy, but it was beautiful nonetheless. So we're on the approach to Uchisar Castle. It's right up there. Uchisar Castle was an ancient Ottoman fortress carved into that giant rock formation overlooking the valleys below.
She was lying in the grass, and she could hear the highway breathing, and she could see a nearby factory. She's making sure she is not dreaming. See the lights of her neighbor's house, and now she's starting to rise. Take a minute to concentrate, and she opens up her eyes. The world was moving, she was right there with it, and she was. The world was moving, she was floating above it, and she was. And she was.
We climbed to the top of the castle for a commanding view of the valley we had just hiked up. You could really see why the Ottomans chose this place as their fortress.
Through the backyard, and she was taking off her dress, and she was moving very slowly, rising up.
We made our way down from the castle and made a friend with one of the many friendly dogs we would meet on this trip.
And she's drifting this way and not touching the ground at all, and she's up above the yard.
Leaving the castle, we headed down through the White Valley. It was literally buzzing with bees and wildflowers, lots of interesting rock formations and colors.
The world was moving, she was floating above it, and she was. Hey, 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 she was. Got about it, no doubt about it. She isn't sure about what she's done. No time to think about what to tell him. No time to think about what she's done, and she was. Hey, 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 hey. And she was looking at herself.
At the mouth of the White Valley is a place where Mother Nature or geology or something has created some interesting rock formations.
She's moving out in all directions.
Now I understand why they call it Love Valley.
The world was moving, she was right there with it, and she was. The world was moving, she was floating above it, and she was.
It's getting hot now.
We had a little mist this morning, sun came out, and looks like the thunder clouds are building, so we did it all in the right timing. Big day, hot air ballooning, hiking. We've checked all the boxes.
Now we're heading back to town.
And she was. And she was. And she was.
That evening, we had drinks on our rooftop near our hotel. We watched thunderstorms roll in and saw a beautiful rainbow before enjoying a nice dinner. Somehow, on the walk home, we ended up in a carpet shop. The next morning, it was off to the airport. Cappadocia is truly a magical place, but it was time for the next chapter of the adventure.